Hey everybody, Kenny Conklin here from Sci-Fi Fantasy, and I got my little cameraman behind over there who's giving me the 3, 2, 1, go. We're on to the third part of the video about casting the with the OOMOO for a new part for our Vulture class battle cruiser. So let us bring you down over to the table. And gotta bring it over close, bud. There you go. Got it like that?
Yeah,
there you go. Okay, so it's 7 something at night. My wife is tapping.
7:42.
It's 7:42 at night. My wife is tapping away. I'm making the rice in the kitchen, and this guy's done again. So we're gonna have to break it apart again. I gotta clean these things off.
How seem to stick?
And hopefully this time, I doubt it, is going to come apart easier than last time. So what we're going to do is the little guy's going to hit the button, we're going to take a break, and we're going to de-Lego this thing. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, well that didn't take too long to get it out of the Lego, and here's our brick. I definitely used way too much silicone to make this one little part with this big guy, but it's my first time, so I really didn't know how much to put. So this little block down here, maybe up to here, would have been fine. I could have saved all that, but you live and you learn. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to find the seam, and hopefully the ease release will take this guy off.
No.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, there we go. There we go. And then we'll do it slowly so we don't rip anything. I just had to find the main part to it and go slowly around and break this guy open. And where's the last piece? Right there. And there's our 2 little nubs hanging out.
Hey, nubs.
And that's one for casting. And then we'll cut, we'll see the little flash there, we'll cut that off so we have a clean hole right to it. What's in there? Got a little deformity right there, but that's not too bad. Okay, let's zoom in. So we got the bridge right there. I got a little flash on the side over here that I got to cut off, and I did the pour. Oop, I'm sorry, I wasn't in there. Did the pour spouts on purpose on the back end because I know there wasn't much detail there, and I didn't want to lose that. And I got a little piece of flash here that I got to trim off very carefully. I'm not going to pull it again. So let me clean this guy up. And as you can see, we got a pretty good mold. I got a little deformity there. I don't know why. Which isn't too bad because it's not on any detail. But I'll clean this up and then we'll do a little casting. So we'll see you guys in a few minutes. Okay, our mold is cleaned up. Got all the flash out of there. And we're going to slap these 2 back together where they belong. And what we did in the meantime is we made some cardboard supports, which we'll put over here and over here. And then we'll get some rubber bands and rubber band it to hold it together. You don't want to squish it together and deform your mold. You just want it to hold it in place so nothing leaks out. I want to make sure everything is good. That's that. And that's that. So it's all rubber banded up. Actually, I'll put another one on over here. And one over here. 6 to make it safe. Make sure everything's good to go. So we got a block. Okay, the next thing is I'm going to be using I've seen this is another tip from a couple guys out there. The oral syringes for medicine. Fill up the liquid plastic in this and slowly push it into the mold itself. And then I saw another one that said, here's water. Suck water into this thing when you're done, and then just leave it in the water and let it sit there, and after a while the plastic will harden up and you can ship it out and use it again. And if need be, I'll drill out the tip again. So the next thing to do is make
Hold on 1 minute.
hold on, Kenny, I'm gonna zoom out. I'm gonna make the people dizzy. Is make our liquid plastic. Now this we're gonna have to, it says don't stir more than 90 seconds, so we'll get it a good stir in within a minute,
Want me to
and
time
then
you?
get it into the mold because it has a very short pot life. So we'll start with part A. Let me get paper towels anyhow ready to put the stick down on.
Hard to like from here, like maneuver it.
I know it's hard to maneuver the camera, so we're gonna do. Gotta be very careful with this.
A little over.
Yeah, that's not what I wanted to do.
Empty some out. Put some of it in and put more in.
Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. Just a little bit.
There you go. Perfect.
There we go. There's a
Perfect.
3 on that. Let me wipe the table off. I should have put something down. Listen to the directions of Smooth On and put something down so you don't get stuff on your table.
So at least it's not on the table.
No, it's not on the table. Stripped all the
Dirt off?
no, that's not dirt, that's overspray from my airbrush off of there. So we're gonna put this guy
When you're ready.
in our cup. And then hopefully our mold comes out on the first shot.
No more, no more.
And then we're gonna do the next one. And this stuff gets really, really hot. So be very careful
Don't touch it.
with it. We've got our future model builder over here with us.
Probably won't, but whatever.
Yeah, you build models.
I do.
And there's our second one, which I want to get into the other cup pretty quickly. Okay, you got your timer ready, buddy? Okay, let me know when you're ready. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's put this guy in there.
Give me a minute.
And we'll start stirring them up. Tell me when a minute's up.
Timer.
Oh, there's the timer. Mix it up well. Kenny, stay over here, please. Okay, well,
Ring ding ding.
well, I'm going to need you to be here in 30 seconds to shut that thing off.
My favorite. Dad. Guess what Mom's making?
Lemon pepper chicken tonight for dinner with rice.
Yay. I know that we shouldn't be discussing.
Make sure you have a separate bag to put all this garbage in.
You don't. You have a
Come on,
box.
get ready. Just shut that off. And there we go.
I don't let you go into it.
I can feel it getting warm.
Does that hurt?
No. No, I hope I made enough. I should have. It's not a big mold.
What do you gotta do? Put it through a
I'm
hole?
gonna put it in there. And we're gonna slowly squeeze it into the mold.
When you mean slow, you're not joking by slow.
Yeah.
Just pick your heel up better view. Yeah.
Okay, I can see it coming out of the vent already. Let me give it, listen to a couple guys, couple friends, my friend Tom told me give it a little roll, try to get it all in there. Make sure it's getting everywhere. Ooh,
Whoa.
push a little hard on that one. It's definitely filled up.
Well, we'll find out if that's...
And I made way more than enough than what we needed.
Which you always do.
Which I always do, because more is better than less. I'll let that guy sit in the water.
To pull it off.
Yeah. And I don't know where it stops recording, but the camera did it again. So we got this in here. We're gonna let it sit for 15-20 minutes. Let it harden up, and then hopefully we have a good piece. If not, I have plenty of this stuff to go around. So we'll try again. We'll see you all in a few minutes.
Go.
Okay, so we're back, and it's been probably like 25 minutes or so, maybe a little longer because we had to eat dinner. So we'll take this off and we'll see if I've ruined anything or not. See how I did on my first casting.
If you did, oh well. Do it over.
Yeah, if I messed it up, we'll do it over.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll take that plastic off. All right, dun-dun-dun-dun. Let's open up our first cast. Oh, looky here. Zoom in, Kenny, a little bit. Okay, let's pop this sucker out of our mold. A little flash cleanup, some sprues, and we have a new piece. I'm gonna have to clean up the front. It's a little bubble there, but I'll be able to sand that down. So hold on, let me find the other piece.
Let's see how well you did.
Well, there's a little bubble up front, but that's no big deal. That could be sanded down.
Wait, I don't even see the bubble.
Okay, hold on 1 second. That's my fault. There might have been a little piece of clay or something left in there. Okay, zoom her in, buddy.
Alright, zoomy. That's as zoomy as it can go.
Okay, I'll zoom it in, and we'll clear it up for the people so they don't see it blurry. No, the other way, the other way. There we go.
There you go.
There's a little bubble there from extra
Hold on, there you go.
extra plastic, but that's no big deal.
Oh,
That's
that
right at the
bubble?
that's no big deal because there's no detail there, which that could be sanded off. Oh, that's perfect. That came right off. I'll cut that one off like sprue, and let's match them up. Now you gotta get that clear, buddy. The other way, the other way. Yeah, there you go. And this is the new plastic piece, and this is the original piece. And you can see how well they came out. Like I said, they got the little bubble here, but that's my fault for not cleaning it up properly. And I could take that right off. There's only a little bit of flash. And now I can resume doing our Vorcha class. And then what I'll do is I'll clean these up and maybe I'll prime them both, and then we'll see if we can see the difference, if there's any difference, but none at all. None at all. You can see all the windows are there, all the detail on the top, and we're good to go. So our first casting job came out well. I got to clean up my molds, and we'll put these on the side, and let's zoom out. There's the work table with everything, and we'll flip this around and we'll come over here. So okay, and there I am in the dark, and here's my buddy, my cameraman is back. So what's the outcome?
Good.
The outcome's good? Speak up, little man. Give a thumbs up to Smooth On. Good product. If you want to mold your own stuff, easy to use.
Yeah.
Just follow the directions and you'll have no problems with it. At the end of the video, there's links to Smooth On and Reynolds if you're looking to get this stuff. And it's a really good product, so have fun molding out there. And we shall see you again soon. Hope you all have a good night. Bye bye, everybody. Bye.